everyone, it's Angie. I thought I would go over our mobile app with you. So once you've downloaded Lead Connector and you've logged in with your same username and password that you use on the desktop, this is what you're going to see when you open up the app. This is in comparison to the dashboard that you see on the computer. This is the same dashboard, maybe not with all of the details that you have on the desktop in terms of, all the stats and things like that. If you're a stats person, obviously you're going to want to go to the desktop to get more of that. What's neat to see here is your opportunities come in. Pipeline value and conversion rate is dependent on if you add a dollar value to your opportunities or your leads that come in, and that's something that we can discuss with you. We can discuss with you at a later date about that. I can show you on the opportunities in a moment where you can add a pipeline value to those cards or to those opportunities, and that will adjust that number. Any tasks that are due will also show up on here, and then any reviews that come in, you'll see a rating that comes in. So that's kind of nice, kind of visually appealing. So the first thing we're going to look at, and this is our testing account that we have on here. So these are fake. This is fake information that you're going to see, but I want to be able to show you. So if you go to the hamburger menu here, you'll see that the opportunities are there and manual actions, and then about, support, and log out. Support, if you're having trouble with the actual app itself, you can click support, and you can get support directly for the app itself. So you'll want to use that if you have any issues on your phone. Manual actions is just that. They're manual actions that have been set on the desktop, and you'll see them by, you can select a user and see if there's any task there for yourself, and based on a campaign, if there's a campaign that's set for you as well. So you'll see that there. Those manual actions are actually set though on the desktop application. So if you're in charge of running the system on the desktop, like let's say you're at a front desk and you're doing that, you can set a manual action here, and then your user, another employee can see if you have them in as a team member. We're going to go to opportunities now. Now what you'll want to do is you can always base it on custom filters. And usually what I would do, like right now, I'm going to show you all time. And then you can also choose what pipeline. If you have multiple pipelines, you can pick between them. Most of you will only have one pipeline that's in there for sales that we've created for you. So you shouldn't have to do this, but I wanted to at least be able to show you where that's located. Now you can see if you've already been in your dashboard and you've been in the opportunities tab like I've instructed you and shown you, you'll see here there's the same pipeline structure that's on the desktop. Any new leads coming in will be there. And then you see the cards. You're able to move these cards around as well on this app. So that makes it great to be able to move them in different stages. Now let me show you here when we click on the card, you can add all the information or see the information. And here is where I was talking about that you can add the lead value. Once you add that lead value, that gives a dollar value to each of those leads. Let me get back there again. So then if you have a dollar value, like what we have done here, $500 for Charlie Kelly, that's his lead value. If we close him, that will alter then your dashboard numbers. So if you're a visual person and you really want to see those numbers, I would suggest going ahead and adding a pipeline value to your leads that come in. What we do is we personally do it on a yearly basis on how much that lead is worth over a year's time. That's good for us to be able to see how we've improved and how much that person is worth over a year. We hope to keep them at least a year, but that gives us that kind of information. So that is totally up to you and how you base that. Now let's go over the things at the bottom. Obviously, the house there is home. The next one is reviews. You can see reviews that have been requested here, and then you can also request reviews from here as long as those people are in the system. You can search for them by the contact name, email, or phone number. And then depending on what you have, if you have both email and phone number of them or one or the other, then you can send the review invite. Next tab is the conversation. You have unread, recent, and all. One little trick I want to show you, if they're unread, and a lot of you probably have done this, you see them on here, you look at them, and they don't go away from unread. Well, when you're in there with them, what you have to do is you have to click on something to show that they've been read when they're on, obviously a phone call wouldn't, but let's look at this one. If I saw that this message came in, I would want to hit that and it would show it as read then on that one. Let's see. There we go. I clicked on that mail message thing and that made it show that I read it. I know it's kind of weird, but that's the way it works. Then if you click all, you can see all of the conversations and you can search all the conversations right there and you can start a new one. Next tab is the appointment calendar. If you have an appointment calendar with us, you will see your appointments there. This drop down is for different calendars. If you have different calendars, you may only have one. You may not even have one at all with us. But that is an option that can be set up for you. But this is where you would see any appointments coming up. And you can even add an appointment or schedule an appointment. Last one is contacts. All the contacts that are in your dashboard that have come in either by by forms, by phone, any way that they've contacted you have been pulled through into the data, into your dashboard, they'll be in here. You can add someone manually if you want to, which is a nice little feature. You can search it as well. So that is the dashboard of your mobile app. Any questions? Don't hesitate to reach out.